let's say I had to take this point here. This is a coordinate on our graph. So coordinates look like this. They're in little brackets, an x point and a y point. The way you can remember which one goes first is because it's in alphabetical order, so x goes first, then y, because like x, y, z, for example. So that's a neat way to remember which one goes first. Also, when you write one, you know x is first, and x is this way. I mean, I've labelled it here, and y is this way, but one way they tell you in the book, which I really quite like, is you know that x is a cross, because it is a cross. So x is a cross, and y is up. So if I was going to tell you what that coordinate is, we would want the x first, which is a cross, so 2, and then we want the y, which is up. Some people call it along the corridors, up the stairs, stuff like that, which is 3. Okay, perfect. What if I then drew this line here, and I wanted to find out the midpoint. Now the midpoint is kind of what it sounds like. It is the middle of this line, so about here we're looking for. So it's halfway between these 2 points. So what we have to do first is work out the 2 points coordinates. So we've done that one. What about this one? So we want x then y, because alphabetical order, x is across. So we go, that looks like a 2, that is a 1. So we've got 1 across, 1 along the corridor, 1 up the stairs. Okay, now we want what is halfway between that, and a midpoint is still a point or a coordinate, so your answer is still going to be in this form because we are looking for a point. And the way we do this is we look at the x coordinates first. So we want halfway between, so we take an average, so kind of like doing a mean. So we do 1 plus 2 divided by 2, which equals 3 divided by 2. Then we want the same for the y's. We want the midpoint of the y value. So you've got 3, kind of like the average again, plus 1 over 2, which is 4 over 2, which is 2. So now we pop these back in because your answer wouldn't be done. I think that's a lot of mistake people will often make. It's asking for the midpoint. It wants the point. It wants it back in the coordinate thing. So we've got the x coordinate, which is 3 over 2, and the y coordinate, which is 2. If we look at our diagram, does that look correct? So this point here, we can see, I mean, we can kind of see. We wish I did it better, but yes, the y coordinate is 2, and this is about 3 over 2, which is 1.5. So that is how you would work out the midpoint of a line.